Let's see. Will Twitch unhost Drim? Or do I need to do it myself? Oh, good, that's a start. Good, microphone seems to be working. All systems nominal. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to stream. Good, 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 good. Highway exit. My favourite sort of exit. Except all of the other exits. Squeaky chair, my favourite sort of chair, except the ones that aren't squeaky.
Feel that breeze,
Well, this is a bit loud, isn't it?
I tell you, on a day
Let me
like
turn that
this,
down.
I just sit on my porch.
Who would have thought? I haven't seen your name in a
And
while.
once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar.
It's almost like someone's
I
waiting.
reckon you'd really like that. What do you say?
I see you're even nicking my lol emotes. How have you been doing in the 3 minutes since we last exchanged messages? I'm sure a huge amount has changed in your life since then. I'm going to petition to get it changed to like Tark Lul or something. Oh, okay, that can never be bad. Let me just check up on my weapon situation. My weapon? Have I turned into a South African? Okay, I have the shotgun. I have no arrows. I do have some flamey. I do not have a health pack. I have a bottle, which I need to rapidly replace with a brick, because bottles suck. I do have a Molotov and sand bomb, you know what I mean? Smoke bomb. I've got that, whatever that thing's called. I've got 3 bullets in that. I've got nothing in that. But none of my other guns have got any ammo either. Okay, so this is going to be fun. I was about to ask if you've ever played Last of Us, Abby. I suspect you probably haven't, given conversations. Forgive us. Oh, snap. That's not good. Well, I'm sure this was a happy place at one point. Not anymore. No, I never realised that they went out of their way. No, actually, no, they do go out of their way to tell you where they are, don't they? A lot of games will just invent a city. You haven't, yeah. It is a very fun game. It's a very fun game, but I think it's possibly also
Oh yeah?
a specific type of game.
Go on, tell me about it.
So, I'm
I don't
on
know,
this
I
big
don't
plane
know.
full of people.
I would still watch you playing it.
and Everyone is screaming and yelling because the plane's going down. So I walk to the cockpit, open the door, but there's no pilot. I try to use the controls, but I obviously have no clue how to fly a plane.
Doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy you watching
Right
it,
before we
watching you playing
crash,
it.
I wake up. I've never been on a plane. Isn't that weird?
You enjoying watching it?
You know, dreams are weird.
How does Ellie know what a plane would be like to be on? Like, even like knowing about going to the cockpits. There wouldn't have been any flights here in 20 years. Hang on, did I just see a button appear? Ah. Hello. Well, I will try my best not to disappoint. By being as stupid as I can. Like... So we're trying to get over there. This road Oh, this road actually goes off to the left. I was going to say, this road appears to be the best route of going there. Why would you not just hop over that fence onto the other part of the motorway? I'm sure there's ways of getting there. I can hop down there. Oh, okay. I didn't realise there were actually 2 routes down. There is not 2 routes down. Oh! There. There's a route down that involves me losing some health. That's a good route. So have I influenced you to put any classical tunes in your hello? In your Spotify yet? No, that's fair enough. I was only making conversation. I wasn't trying to shame you into it or anything. Where's Ellie even gone?
Look at that. Another city. Another abandoned quarantine zone.
Yay! I love abandoned quarantine zones. They're not creepy at all. You know, I would absolutely kill for some ammo right now. Is it worth going back onto the on-ramp? Off-ramp? What on earth am I talking about? How is that an on-ramp? It's only an on-ramp if you're a suicidal driver deciding to drive on the left-hand side of the road. In the USA. Which I probably would be. I do it a lot in GTA. Maybe want a new playlist. Well, it would be fun to hear if you made one, but I'm not going to press. Okay, so I've already lent away from Shivmaster, and to be honest, I don't think I'm going to get enough points for it now. I've got full weapon sway. Crafting speed or healing speed, really? I'm going to say that crafting speed doesn't really change much for me at this point. Healing speed potentially could, although in general when you're playing on Survivor you don't get too many chances to use them in combat. You pretty much just have to not get hit.
There's that hospital the Firefly mentioned. Come on, kiddo.
It's less distracting during... Yeah, well, this is the thing. This is one of the things I really love about it. It's not the reason I watch it, but it's one of the reasons I just love it anyway. Is there's very few words, and I don't know. I don't know if everyone. I think other people can be different, because like I've mentioned this to a few people, and while they've kind of vaguely agreed, none of them have kind of turned around to me and gone, "Good Lord, you're right. I'll never listen to my music again." But I just find that music with no words, or alternatively some of the stuff where like they're singing in Latin, where I clearly can't really pick out the words, it means that your brain doesn't try and work them out. Whereas if I'm listening to something sung in English, my brain kind of stops and goes, you know what? I thought I heard that. Hang on, just let me just stop a second while I work out what's being said. Or like you realise that you know the words, so you just start singing along to it, but then you can't think about what you're trying to type. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I mean I completely agree. I like words and other things, but when I'm trying to work or study or something, whoa, Canadian, thank you very much for the resub. Thank you very much. How are you? Absolute mad lads going on. What are people doing subbing to me? But thank you, I appreciate it. Did you watch the F1 quali? It was quite a sight. It was quite a sight. You are well enough. I will take that casual acceptance.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's clearly a story behind that,
Seem
but I won't
extra quiet
press.
today.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Uh-oh. Ellie's in a bit of a mood. But yeah, I'm curious to say words. I'm curious to hear what you made of quality. You did not. Those, oh, of course. That, yeah, they must be really early for you. If it was at 12 o'clock for me, yeah, it must have been 5 a.m. for you. Are you going to watch a replay? Should I mention anything about it, or should I stay quiet so that I don't spoil it for you? Lucia, we made it to the quarantine zone. I wanted to call you, but all the phone lines are down in this city. They told us that they can deliver letters between the different zones, although it will probably take a week or two to reach you. We're in good spirits. Hannah talks about you a lot. She really misses you. I'm surprised at the calmness and maturity she's shown throughout this craziness. I feel like I've been the emotional one. I feel like I've been the emotional one. I feel like she's comforting me most of the time. We've raised her well. I hope all is well on your side of the country, and I really hope to hear your voice soon. Love, Graham. Aww. Yeah, so basically it was just crazy wet. Like, the rain just did not let up. I know that that's where I need to go, but I don't... screw it, I'll get the conversation before it's too
use
late.
that ladder.
Whoa, hello, Abby. Thank you very much. You really didn't need to do that, you know. I appreciate that. I really do. But I just apologise that you are stuck with my 2 emotes, which I do like, but could probably be. I could have thought of better designs. Thank you very much. Yeah, Doge can back me up on this. It was silly wet for the entire session. Cars were just kind of sliding. Is that a thing? Slippery, you know what I mean. They were sliding. No one could get any speed going around corners. They were literally having to like go round corners at 30 miles an hour all over the place, and then they would suddenly try and accelerate and have to decelerate again. I think it got red flagged 2 or 3 times. There was like constant yellow flags. And the best thing was,
Ellie?
Mercedes could not get it going for the life of them. It was freaking hilarious. 3 times, okay, 3 times, yeah. Mercedes, like, were badly struggling. Really badly struggling. And, since you said you know what happened, I mean, I'll say then, like, yeah, Hamilton and Bottas just, like, they couldn't get anywhere near. Once they got to the third quali round, where people were actually managing to put out a consistent lap, even if a very slow one, they were just clearly several seconds behind. Well, he did accept. Well, yeah. So what happened was that Stroll and Perez. Stroll and Perez managed to master the track on Inters, and because they had faster tyres, they therefore wiped the floor with everyone else.
You gotta see this.
What is it?
I'll go and see it in a minute. I've got loot to do first. But Verstappen, I think, was probably the best driver overall. He didn't feel comfortable on the Inters, and I'll give it to Stroll and Perez for managing that. But he was clearly the fastest driver when he actually got the wheels on circuit. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, because Perez and Stroll managed to control the Inters, they managed to get a 1 and a 3, whereas Verstappen and Albon could only get 2 and 4.
Are you kidding me?
I love this scene. I really do love this scene. Well, not this part, but in a second. Well, it depends, because people are saying that there's an actual serious chance that it's a horribly, horribly wet race. And also, I mean, Hamilton's starting from something like 9th? Giraffes! could I shoot the giraffe? I need to actually have a gun that's got bullets. That would help, but it won't let me shoot the giraffe. I'm not allowed to ruin the fun. Hey, Tato! That is a giraffe. Give me a second, you'll see it better in a second. Okay, yeah, granted, it's not one giraffe, it's two giraffes. Two giraffi. Two giraffio. I don't know. I can't think of a good plural for giraffe.
Don't scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
I love this scene, though. I genuinely love this scene.
Hurry up. Come on.
This is not the Last of Us DLC. This is really close to the end of the game, and once I finish this game, I will move on to the DLC. Again, no spoilers. No real story spoilers.
Slow down, kid.
But I really hope you get a couple more scenes like this, and yet at the same time I'll say I hope they don't overdo them. But in The Last of Us 2, I really hope that you get more scenes of this where, like, you know, not just the kind of dogs have turned feral and there's probably packs of like lions and monkeys around, but like actual, you know that scene in you know the famous scene in Jurassic Park where they first see the dinosaurs, and it's like they do move in herds, and that just kind of moment of wonder where it just lets rip with the theme song, the theme tune of the film. I just want one or two of those moments where you just kind of get to see that there's actually some beauty in destruction as well. Last of Us 2 tomorrow, almost certainly, Doge. I had to stop it from downloading, but it's 8 minutes away from finishing. Can I? Obviously I'm not going to shoot them, I've got no bullets. I just wanted to see how zoomed in I could get to look at them. Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot them. I literally have no bullet for this gun. Look, I'll try and... See? I wasn't able to. I almost accidentally fired a pistol shot because I didn't know that this game will switch to another gun if you can't fire. Canadian,
So,
I don't know.
is everything
Technically, we're not in Colorado anymore. This is Salt Lake City. So we're in Utah now.
Ups and downs.
Doge, don't go there.
Can't deny the view, though.
Anyway, Tato, how are you? Sorry, I haven't spoken to you in, well, not properly in ages. I've just kind of, yeah, every time you're streaming, basically, it's not a great time for me. I've managed to drop in once or twice and not stay for nearly as long as I wanted to. But yeah, so I apologise, I haven't really been around. But how are you? I feel like Utah is fairly warm. I mean, it's called the place is called Salt Lake City. The capital of Utah is called Salt Lake City. I'm going to assume if it's called Salt Lake City, that's because they have huge salt plains, and salt plains only form where there's an awful lot of heat. Doing good. New job. Fingers crossed this time that COVID won't get involved, and that's okay. I just want to. I just kind of stream wherever at the moment. Moose hasn't been. Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, what's the new job? Tell me about the new job. And also, why is it... Out of curiosity, I'm not trying to pry, but... Why is it that Moose hasn't been streaming?
What's the other option?
His eyes are okay now, right?
Be done with this whole damn thing.
After all, we've been...
It only gets down to about 0 in winter. I've got no idea what the optimal
Everything
conditions for
I've
giraffes are, to be honest. Anyway, I should listen to this. This is important.
It can't be for nothing.
The dialogue in this section particularly, is where this game really starts to gnaw at you. Yeah, that's a good question. Is it? I think Canadian being Canadian would be talking in Celsius.
Look. I know
Just
you
virtual
know,
reception for other companies. Hang on, sorry, dialogue.
but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up.
Oh, snap. CKS Knight. Sorry, I almost butchered your name there. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you? How are you doing today? Hi. How are you? No, that's fair enough. I'm not going to say anything. Oh, okay. That's really sad to hear. I can feel for that. I definitely have periods myself where I am just not feeling great at all. So, I hope he feels better soon. I really do. But yeah, hopefully I will
I bet Elliot liked this.
catch you guys online again some point. Book 9, Precipitates. The time has come for Daniela's second faster-than-light test flight. This time, the mission is not exploration, but infiltration. This time, Daniela is going too. Their payload, a 20-teraton anti-tar carbon bomb. Their crew, 8 of the most capable, suicidal, and dangerous men and women of the last watch. Their mission, the annihilation of the Traveler homeworld. I genuinely want to read some of these comics. I only know a few words of Portuguese. Como voce esta? Or is it voce? I'm never quite sure if it's voce or voce. Doc has what now? Coffee, what on earth are you clipping? I joined to this and I couldn't help but laugh. Thank you. Really sad to hear. I can feel for that. I definitely have periods myself. Carthy. What? Thank you, Carthy. I will treasure that clip. I always knew that I could rely on you to find the times when I was, you know, just giving the most insightful dialogue and absolutely never humiliating myself by quoting me out of context. Thank you so much, Carthy. Voce, maybe it is Doge. I mean, I've talked to some Brazilians before. Back a few years ago, I used to do like, back before Omegle ever became like horrible video, before they added video, basically. There was a time when that kind of thing was text only and it was a lot nicer. I left long before it ever became absolute cancer. And I used to just chat to random people then, and a few of them were Brazilian, so I thought that was correct, but... Oh, my pronunciation is Italian. Doge, I never had you down as,
This place takes me back.
knowing
How
your
so?
languages.
It was right after everything
I'm seeing a
went
new
down.
side of you.
I ended up in a triage just like this.
Where's Ellie even gone? Who am I talking to? Joel, are you just
Our
talking to
family was
yourself?
torn apart. Whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
Oh, hello, can I go up here? No.
Can't imagine losing
Oh, I
someone. you
could if I
love.
could get on that bus.
Losing everything that.
It almost feels tantalizingly possible.
I'm sorry, Joel.
It's
Oh,
okay.
they're actually getting comfortable in each other's confidences. They're willing to talk about feelings and things with each other. It's so beautiful. She's behind. I did look around, but she must have been hiding. Have you, Tato, have you played through this? But yeah, sorry, CKS Knight. Unfortunately, I am not very good at Portuguese. Can you understand my English? That's the important question. Hello, arrows. Guess what I'm swapping out?
I guess this is as good a spot as any.
She was right there. I'm blind. Let's just be honest. Am I never going to get to the level 5 kit? Maybe that's part of this. I've only got 101. I can't upgrade this. I can't upgrade this. I can't upgrade this. I can upgrade this. Can't upgrade, can't upgrade, can. So pistol, pistol, hunting rifle. Pistol, pistol, or hunting rifle. Which am I going to need most right now? The idea of putting any more points into reload is ridiculous because I don't think I've had a full clip this entire game. Fire rate potentially could be useful for that gun. Hunting rifle I don't have any ammo for. Whoa, hello. Drim, thank you for the raid. How are you? I can... Carthy, are you still here? Can you do me a favour? Can you... Carthy, can you drop me a shout out for... Yeah, there we are. Don't even have to train the mods these days. You're doing better. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Are you going to be back at work next week, or are you still off for a while? But yeah, I really hope you feel better soon, man. I'm saying the word man an awful lot right now. Ooh, hello, clip capacity. That could be useful. So now I won't have to only ever have one bullet loaded. Armor piercing. Ooh. Maybe I will, actually. Maybe I will. Depends on the next few days go. That is completely fair. That is completely fair. Man, you got to look after yourself. You've absolutely got to look after yourself. When your body's telling you something's wrong, you've just got to like go easy on yourself. I've been the same way. On Tuesday this week, I just woke up feeling awful, and I just like basically I started work and I just was not in the right place at all. And I think it was pretty much just down to work stress. I had too many people telling me that too many things needed doing too fast. But I just absolutely needed the rest of the day off. But so yeah, I haven't taken a day off in so long. But you got to. If you're not feeling great, you got to. Be right back. Got to get chips and egg into the pan. That's fair enough. Chips and egg in the same pan? Is this like a new... Oh, I thought that was a training manual. Is this like a new form of omelette or paella or something I haven't heard of before? Paella probably doesn't use egg, does it? I'm awful at cooking. Let's be honest, I'm awful at cooking. Another shiv would go down very nicely. Yeah, shiv, definitely shiv. They are absolutely dropping things for me right now. This is more crafting materials than I've had in a long time, and it's actually kind of unnerving. I'll make another smoke bomb. Not pan. Oh, pen! Oh, hang on. Get chips and egg into the pen! In fairness, Potato. In fairness, the only hamster I thought you had was fish. You must have been buying more hamsters, which doesn't surprise me at all, because you and Moose are basically like crazy animal lady and lord, I guess, man, dude, guy, whatever the word is. Yeah, you guys are absolutely insane for collecting animals. So it doesn't surprise me at all. And hey, I love hamsters. They are probably my favourite animals. So I will never complain. But I did not know that you had... Oh no, fish passed away. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's really bad. Oh, I feel bad now. Oh, fish. How long did you have fish for? A year or so? You adopted 2 abandoned, mistreated ones. That's really nice. I've actually never heard of people adopting hamsters. All the time you hear it for like dogs and cats. Never heard of like rehoming. I mean, I guess it's obvious it happens, but I'd never heard of someone saying that they've adopted a hamster. Like from like a mistreated, rehomed one. 3 years. Wow, he did fantastically well. But did I know you when you got him? I don't think I can have known you. I don't think I've been using Twitch that long. Maybe you must have just told me an old story. Right, that's clearly where I need to go for the next map transition, but is there anything else around here? No, I don't think. I think I've found pretty much everything I'm going to find. Fish was adopted too. Downside is people don't adopt old ones because they think, yeah. Yeah, no, I think probably this fish story was
Hey, girl,
was old.
I got something for you. Here. Maria
Please be
showed
ammo.
this to me and I stole it.
Please be
I
ammo.
hope you don't mind.
Please be ammo. Oh, a picture? Really? You stole a picture from me? Man, Sarah was even good at football. I'm heartbroken that she died. Argentina fan.
No matter how hard you try.
It doesn't have to be Argentina.
I guess
Vélez
you say-
Sarsfield in Argentina, granted, play in blue and white stripes.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think of who else plays in blue and white stripes. But I'm pretty sure that Vélez Sarsfield do. Hey, Bagel, how you doing? Can you do any upgrades? It's not a question of whether I can do any upgrades with level 4 Canadian. I can do tons of upgrades with level 4. It's a question of whether I can do any upgrades with 11 points. I mean, reload speed range would have been quite nice for that. I could have upgraded the bow to have better range. I want to know, actually, I want to play this on like the easiest difficulty and know if it gives you enough points to fully upgrade everything in one go. I've only ever played this on relatively high difficulty, so I've only ever been like quite restricted in how many upgrades I can buy. Hey, Fragile as well, how are you doing? Good to see you. What is this link, Doge? This is... Oh, Vélez Sarsfield. I feel like I've seen them in blue and white stripes. Hang on. Vélez Sarsfield, blue, white stripes. I might have been wrong. Oh, hang on, what's this? And that's some random team. I don't know. I'm sure I've seen teams play in blue and white stripes before. I am wrong. Thank you, Doge. Thank you. Make me feel better about myself. That's perfect. But yeah, how's everyone doing this weekend? I hope everyone is doing just swell. I'm still trying to work out how much more time it's going to take to finish this. I reckon this should be... I should have this beaten in the next 90 minutes or so, perhaps. And then I probably won't finish the DLC today, because I think the DLC is about 4 hours of work. But I think, unless something goes really, well, not wrong, but unless I turn out to be far worse than I remember, which could happen, then I should... Is there anything over there? I should have the DLC beaten by before the end of Sunday's stream. So I'll be able to start the new game. You're gonna dip and lay down. That's perfectly fair, man. That's perfectly fair.
It's gonna be different.
Carthy, you're doing alright.
No.
Had the craziest
What do you mean?
week. Happy to start unwinding. Yeah, I can understand that. How are the interviews going?
Perfect.
Have you heard any more? You got to the next stage for both of them. Sweet. Fantastic. Might be their away kit. Probably not Doge, because I feel like most teams don't just use the same colours for their away strips. But hey, maybe. I remember this place as being... I only remember 2 more parts of this game. I remember an area through here which is actually really quite challenging, with a ton of zombos, and it is pretty much this. It's especially that far bit, I'm not going to fire, but that far bit all the way down there. And then I remember part of the last map, and I remember that being... That's going to be really fun with no bullets. That's going to be really fun with no bullets. You're trying to give me a... You skipped this part. How did you skip this part of the game, Doge? As in, you stopped playing at this point? Or as in, like, someone else played it for you? Oh, hello. Okie dokie. Okay, I don't want to attack him. I want to avoid him like the plague if I can. I don't know if he can see. I assume he can't see. Because the whole story is that, like, the zombos go blind after a while. And that's why clickers can't see either. But they become very sensitive of hearing. So my assumption is that that guy is blind as a bat as well. But I don't want to entirely test it. I had to drink from a pencil sharpener. Sorry, what? I had to drink from a pencil sharpener. I forgot my water bottle. How do you even do that? How does that work? I mean, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed, but how does that even work? You got bored and stopped playing, really? What was it you got bored of? The story in particular? Or just the gameplay? Okay, runners as well. Okay, so what have I got here? That's a clicker. That's a runner. That's a runner. And there's almost certainly one behind there. So what I want to do, if I can... Oh boy. I want to drop behind here and get behind him. Take him out quietly. Then I want to go over there and take that dude out. Just start blasting. Yeah, sure, why not? That'll go right. That'll go fine. Sound! I actually don't know if I can grab him from up here. Oh no, I don't need to, it's fine. Whoa, Carthy, 100 bits, thank you very much. Guys, you're being too generous today. What's going on? No! No, down you go. Okay, that's loud. Okay, yep, that's loud. Okay. Okay, I've decided I want to do this loud after all. Wait, how on earth did he get up there? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Okay, she's dead. Fine, we get to do it again. Doge, 1 bit. Thank you so much. The generosity. No, in honesty, fairness. In fairness, even 1 bit is very generous. Thank you, Doge. I appreciate that. Okay, so I've got a new idea. Or do I? No, I really don't like shooting at people who are moving. How do I want to play this? I want to try and get that right again. I want to try and do that a second time and not fluff it up. Wow, gee, Potato, what are you doing? Hippy hoppy happy birthday. Tato, I feel bad about this. I feel really bad about this. I appreciate your offer, your generous gift. It's not my birthday. You're buying into some deceit from other people. Blame Carthy Pensao Namawa. So you guys all I must know Tiny Shark, who is also one of my mods and is often here, and yeah, you guys must have seen her around. In her streams, which are a lot more busy and better than mine, in her streams there is a recurring joke about no you don't, I'll forget it. Oh snap, his head is gone. Well, okay, we're doing it this way. Yeah, there's a recurring theme about declaring everything always someone's birthday. Wow. Joel is just going Super Saiyan on that guy. Oh, snap. Yep, that's me dead. That's me dead. Oh, that's not nice. That is not nice. People are being so generous that my pad has just crashed. Hang on, let me check what's going on. This is... Guys, oh, Abby as well. What on earth are people doing? Hype. What did what? Carthy, thank you for the resub as well. Doge, people need to stop doing this. It's you don't need to do this. I appreciate the generosity, but you really don't need to start a hype train. I'm just happy playing the game. But thank you so much. I think this is possibly my second ever hype train. Doge, you're just feeding it. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I did not see this coming. And Carthy with another 50 bits. There's so many bits dropping, I haven't been able to read chat in a while. So I don't even know if I've just missed a couple of things that have been said. But you really don't have to drop all these, but I really do appreciate it. Tato with the sub gift. Thank you so much. What is everyone doing? This is crazy. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. What? And another what? Tato, thank you so much. But you really don't have to. I appreciate it. You guys enjoy the limited edition Tark High and Tark Bugs emotes. But you really don't have to do this. Tark literally dies on stream. Any time that like something more that any time that like a number of bits drop or there's like a gifted sub, I just never have a clue what to do with myself. Especially when there's more than one in a row. I'm just like how do I respond to this? Thank you guys. I would say that you've just bought me a pizza for tonight, but there's no drive into town to pick up pizzas, and I'm not going to order one in. Thank you guys. No, seriously, that's very generous. I really hope I haven't missed any messages. Oh, sorry, no, I'm just scanning up. The first thing I see, Doge Prophet. How come I'm not a mod? Doge, you see, you know how like people say that there's the government, yeah? The Queen is at the top of the Queen's at the top of the government, and like I'm obviously the Queen because I'm just like radiant and majestic and imperial. Carthy and Tiny Shark are Kirsty, I should say. Carthy and Kirsty are. Oh, thank you, Doge. Thank you. Are the government which keep the peace, and make all the decisions in crises for me, or just sit back and clip me saying inappropriate things. Carthy, thank you very much. Doge. You don't have to keep doing this. This is crazy. This is silly. But yeah, so they're the government, and then Doge, you're like the press who have to be there to hold everyone to account by just like constantly making remarks, criticizing people, and then demanding that you get given more say and so on. So you see, you're a crucial part of this whole decision-making process. Maybe some sides too. Keep the peace. Okay, granted, yeah, but then Carthy, the government ruins the peace anyway, don't they? Only 20. Don't, you really don't need to do this. You really don't need to do this. I appreciate it, but you really don't need to do this. 2%. I think I've only ever had a level 1 hype train before. Gee, what is going on? And all because Carthy pretended it was my birthday. Yeah, I think level 3 is a bit of a push, but X Games Mood, you're back from last week. Well, welcome back. I was playing the game, and then people started dropping bits and subs, and now I don't know what's going on. So I'm currently staring at a screen because I just died, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. I know. Well, we're working towards level 3, Carthy, but we're not actually. Yeah. I'm probably going to actually have to play the game now, aren't I? I probably should actually play the game a bit more. But I went and got a drink before we started, and my throat is completely dry again now because of all this. Happy birthday. Well, it's not for another like 5 months or so, but thank you very much, Bagel. Oh yeah, by the way, I hope you guys, I don't know if you've seen it, I've only noticed Abby demonstrating, my beautiful assistant showing off the cheer badge. I decided to play on the Tarkish Delights theme. I've added a few cheer badges. What? Carthy, what are you doing? You just subbed 2 of my bots. Carthy, you just gifted subs to 2 of my bots. What are you doing? Carthy, seriously. That's crazy. You don't need to do that. Yeah, you are an incredible person, Carthy. You may like dropping inappropriate clips, but you are also an incredible person when you want to. Yes, now it's actually level 3. Congratulations. I don't know, Cal. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. What? Just constant sounds going off. This is nonsense. This is absolutely nonsense. I don't have a clue what is going on anymore. What game was I even playing? I can just hear alerts going off again and again. You can probably hear them over my microphone as well. Sorry, I was just saying, yeah. I hope you guys like it. But if you guys... Okay, fair enough, and we're abandoning stealth as well. Fine. Tark must feel like a very attractive stripper right now. I can't say I've ever thought about what a very attractive stripper feels like, Doge, but sure. We finished this. Okay, hang on, let me check how long... I need to actually learn this. How long do I actually have to abandon stealth for? 5 minutes, which is pretty much the end of this section. Okay, I will just go absolutely hamming it for the next section. Yeah, sorry, what I was trying to say was I've added badges for people who have cheered 1, cheered 100, or cheered 1,000. If you have the badge showing, you now have a various coloured Tarkish Delight on next to your name, as you can see my lovely assistant Abby demonstrating. But yeah, Gordon Bennett, I don't have a clue what's going on anymore. Yeah, there you are. Abby's demonstrating it again. But yeah, so probably half of you... Yeah, Doge, you have it as well. There you are. You want 1,000, so you've got a nice lime-flavoured Tarkish Delight. I think if ever I get anyone going higher, I'm going to have to go into nonsense flavours that don't exist, like bubblegum or something. But, oh, my throat is so dry now. I don't have a clue what's going on. Right, okay. Carthy has redeemed... Carthy flavoured. Carthy, that comment asks a whole load of questions I'm not sure I even want to know the answer to. Neon purple could happen. I have played Among Us once. X Games Mood. How would you prefer to be called? X Games Mood? Games Mood? What's your favourite? X? Just even? Or 07? Saffron maybe? But I have played Among Us once, and the thing about me is I am a fantastically bad liar. Mood. Okay, I will call you Mood. I'm a fantastically bad liar, and I get like beads of sweat running down my brow when I have to deal with stuff like this. So I just like I was an absolute nervous wreck. Okay, 5 minutes, 15:52. I will happily play it again if there's a good group. I don't think I would want to play it with random people. Bye! I don't think I would want to play it with random people, because I think I would want a group where I knew everyone already. Just because it's that kind of game where like it's already nerve-wracking enough to then have to like try and like work out who I actually, how to deal with people and so on. I don't know, but I would be up for playing it again, in principle. Okay, I need to take out that. Give me those iframes. How are you not dead yet? Get up the ladder? Well, how is that a ladder? Get up the level. There are words here. Somehow I'm saying things, but they're not making an awful lot of sense. Run around in circles is basically what I'm saying. How are you not dead? I really hope that that bloaty, whatever his name is dead at this point. I think he is. Whew! Okay, it actually worked. 2 minutes in. Oh, I got some flamey rounds back as well. Nice. I will reload this, and then I'll get on with abandoning stealth again. Oh, hello. I want that as well. Da-da-da! I will try and keep up with chat as well while I do this, but I can't really abandon stealth and... We've won by... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think that's kind of the thing. Whoa! How do I want to do this? I don't really want to waste these bullets. I will take a shotgun. Whoa! No! 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 Snap! Oh, come on, game! How have I still not worked out how to use the Oh no! I don't have to do it again. Thank goodness for that. How have I still not worked out? Oh snap! I've just lost the extra ammo. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Can I go back and find it? Yeah, I feel like Among Us would really have to be done in a group I knew. Otherwise, it would just be too much for me. But I've got total respect for people who can do it otherwise. I hate clickers. Or yeah, clickers are annoying. I will completely agree with that. Unfortunately, Carthy wants me to play this game with no stealth. Whoa! Thank you, Ellie. That was actually really useful. What I want is for Ellie to drag that runner off somewhere. Yeah, okay, that'll do. I don't mind that, because I'm going to run around and kill this guy first. Then I'm going to come in and take this guy out. I can hear other people. I'm actually getting a whole load of ammo for this. It's almost like this is the end of the game and they know that I've got to have other things to face it. Give me ammo! You've been playing Among Us this week. Much more fun with the silly settings turned on. So I've heard about some of the serious settings. Like, oh, hello, man. I will very much take all of this. I've heard, like, some of the settings, like,
There's so many of them.
Yeah, there are. I'm still technically on no stealth. So, I'm gonna go for the same plan I've gone for before. Basically, where I get Ellie to take them up, while I take on one at a time, which should allow me to get away with not taking much damage. Oh, that's painful. Wow, Ellie actually killed 2 of them herself. That's impressive. And now we're finally finished on the no stealth. I can get back to playing the game properly. If I can remember how to turn my flashlight off, that is. There we go. There we go. Okay, what's my situation? What's my bullet situation like? Hyperspeed. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Among Us. Yeah. So I've heard that like there's some good settings in there. Like for instance, that it's much better if you don't tell people who the you know, if you don't let people know who the imposters were until the game's over. So it actually becomes kind of tactical still afterwards. You're still not sure if you've got it right, and you still have to assume at all times that you've got rid of, still got 2 to go. But I've never heard of all the other stuff. Hyperspeed, I can guess what hyperspeed is. What's molasses mode? Target. Canadian, don't judge me. Joel looks after number 1. Okay, that's where I would have come out of. There's probably 1 or 2 more around here. Although, not necessarily, because when I was fighting really loudly in here, it probably would have dragged more people out. But hey, yeah, in this mode, you don't get an awful lot of leeway with your health. You can get taken down very quickly. So I can and I will exploit Ellie. Okay, that was really bad wording. I can and I will exploit the fact that I have a companion who is capable of taking aggro off me and can't die unless I deliberately let quite a slow cooldown go down. I feel like I'm constantly hearing alerts telling me there's someone around. And yeah, at the same time, I feel like I've cleared this place out. So yeah, so what Molasses mode is, is super slow. Oh, that would be interesting. I guess you still can get on the body and so on to like report it, but I guess that would potentially have interesting results if you like the killer was able to then hunt down people who saw them. Oh boy, yeah, this looks busy. I think this is the area I remember. Okay, Ellie Khan, it was super effective. The thing about Among Us is disconnecting servers. I've never had that, but then I've only played once. Are there any runners in here, or is this just all clickers and bloaters? There's 2 bloaters on the other side. Thank you for thank you for that. Okay. Okay, there are a couple of runners as well. But it seems to me I don't necessarily need to kill anyone. I only see 1 runner here. I'm guessing that this means you know this game quite well, Mood. Can you just distract them with bottles? Potentially, yes. I don't tend to play games with using distraction tactics much. Funny thing, I tend to. What can I actually craft? Not an awful lot. Also, I love that emote, Canadian. I absolutely love that emote, and I feel like it's an absolute crying shame that that emote was not called Lawgasm. But anyway, I'm not much for one for distraction tactics unless I have to. I prefer to get around without letting them ever get into alert phase. So I potentially could, but the thing is I'm a little bit scared, scared, that if I do that, it will result in them suddenly hunting me. What I think I prefer to do is to try and kill this bloke. I'm not sure if I want to do it from nearer than this, though. Well, okay, that went well. Why? Why did I take the shot? Why did I take the shot? I thought I had it lined up. That was frickin' stupid of me. Well, on the plus side, he is now going down from the path. I hope the bloaters are actually... Pew! I hope the... that mod. I hope the bloaters are actually blind. They seem to be. Because this could just give me a completely free path through here. That would be fantastic. That would be so good. I'm nervous. I think I'm just about at a point where I can go a bit faster. Oh, give me the arrow back. Oh, it's broken. Hang on, that crate.
Get on the door and drop that crate for me.
Quick, quick, Ellie, quick! There's no time to lose. Honestly, Canadian, for the last 2 days, since I saw that emote the first time, I've been looking at it and going, I really want to say that it should be called Lawgasm in his Discord, and I keep getting really close to saying it. They actually didn't notice that at all. I get really close to saying it, and then I chicken out. So I think I'll keep that one on the download, if you don't mind. You by all means, you are welcome to suggest it to him yourself. I will happily let you take the credit.
We're good. I
think bloaters and clickers are the same. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both blind. Because after all, there's a bit of lore behind it, isn't there, Mood? It's like the whole point is that... How come she can jump and I can't? How come... the whole point is that, like,
Hey, that's what we can do once
the
we're
different
done.
types of
You can teach me how to
infected
swim.
are,
You got it.
you know, it's supposed to be about how the cordyceps virus develops in them, and like as it slowly takes over their head, they become more and more mushroomy or fungi. They become much more of fun guys to be around, but and the game explicitly says that, like, hang on, what am I actually trying to do here? The game explicitly says that, like, the clickers have lost the ability to see because of the way that their head is thingied. So, okay, so she needs to get up there. She could climb up on that. Okay, do I need to find a way to get her up there? Is there something down here? Oh, right, I can go through there. Swim! Swim faster! Okay, Joel, you've wasted too much time. Oh no, not the mushrooms! Does make me think, if you were to take a cordyceps zombie and, dare I say it, attempt ingesting
Alright, hold up.
the mushroom, would it taste like a nice button mushroom? Like what's the name of the something yaki mushrooms that are really nice to eat? Or would it be like magic mushrooms and just make you really trippy? Or would it just kill you? It'll probably just make you become a zombie? Yeah, a zombie. I almost said make you a virus. That's not quite how biology works.
Alright, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
This can't possibly go wrong. It would, yeah, it would kill you, let's be honest. Oh boy! What's going on in this one? Oop, 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 no, zoom back in. Book 13. Catalyst. I really want to say that as catalyst, and it's not. Catalysis? That's a word I haven't come across. Catalysis, let's say it's that. Faced with the mission... Oh, come on, man. Faced with the failure of their mission, Daniela and James chose to make the ultimate sacrifice for humanity, flying the ship and the anti-carbon bomb on it straight into a neutron star. The resulting explosion was the single most significant astronomical event since the formation of the galaxy, destroying the Traveler fleet, their homeworld, and countless other worlds and star systems. But will the sacrifice of two of humanity's greatest heroes be enough to break the Traveler's iron grip? How long no... Oh, no stealth is 5 minutes only. Did I miss another one? I'm pretty sure I've only seen one. It's pronounced Catalyst. Thank you, Doge. Thank you. That's really helpful. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the no stealth only lasted for the one section I had to do it in. Unless, of course, anyone wants to drop another abandoned stealth. But since there's no fighting right now, it might be a little bit of a waste of your Tarkish delights. Yep, that's a junction box, Ellie. It's something you've seen quite a lot in this game. False. What?
And another jam door.
Bugs? Was there a bug that I missed? I would happily see another bug. I love bugs. Bugs are hilarious. You can just shoot the water. Hang on, I'm missing something. I could shoot the water for what, Bagel? I'm being dense again. What could I shoot the water?
You okay?
Yoink! I should have used the other gun.
It just surprised me.
Oh man,
I can't wait for those things
it's
to
a
be
pistol, and it's got full bullets. What is going on? This can't be right. I refuse to accept that I've got a full pistol ammo. Well, not full pistol ammo, obviously, but I refuse to accept that I actually have a whole clip loaded into one gun. Can't happen. It's not allowed. Oh, sorry, you redeemed it. I'm sorry. Tato, when did you redeem it? Oh, yes, sorry, you did. Just now. Or did you redeem it before as well? I do try my best. I try my real best to to keep on top of them, but they're so easy to miss. Tell you what, Tark Abandoned stealth is much more fun when there's people I have to stealth. So, if you're okay with it, what I will do... Ah, come on. 1 point more and I could upgrade the flamethrower. Doesn't look like there are any more points around. But yeah, what I will do for you, Tato... Don't picnic. What I will do for you, Tato... Yes, 100% yes. Is I will wait until the next point I want to stealth something. And then... Like, until the next point I actually want to see I see someone I want to get past quietly. And then I will just go absolutely full ham on him. Ooh, should I use a shiv? Yeah, I'll use a shiv. Arctic! Tark, hang on! What? I'm confused as to what I just missed. What did I just miss there? But hey, Arctic, how are you? Ah, I can go back and upgrade the flamethrower now. Oh, there was an ad. Ads are just the worst. I really hate them. I apologise about that. If I could stop them from being played on my channel, I would happily do it. I don't think there's a way, though. I do apologise. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm pretty good. You missed the absolute madness that happened earlier. It was... the entire stream got derailed when people collectively lost their minds and decided to actually drop gift subs and bits. And we had a hype train that got to level 3. No, Tato, no! Don't do it again! I don't think I could survive! I don't think I could survive! I stopped playing the game for about 15 minutes because I was so confused as to what was going on. It all started when, I think when Carthy decided to pretend it was my birthday. Definitely the range. Absolutely 100% the range.
Now we're talking.
It is not my birthday, just for the record. But yeah. My birthday is all the way in April, so quite a long way away. No, Tato, that's perfectly cool. And thank you so much for your generosity. I'm really glad that I got to see you, you come down again. Thank you, Senor. Thank you so much. Just when, just when we'd all, managed to get a grip on everyone thinking it was Kirsty's birthday all of a sudden, every single day. Can I just point out as well, she's managed to teach herself to whistle, but she can't swim still. I'm beginning to think that she's just doing it for the sake of making me do a game mechanic puzzle. I do have a couple of emotes. If you're talking about my my affiliate emotes, they're so-so. They're not the best, I'm sure, but I like them. But yeah, thank you guys. It's been absolutely insane. My throat is still so dry from all of it. I'm still so confused. Come on, Joel. Oi, stop doing that. I know I'm pressing the wrong buttons, but that's no excuse. Have I just gone backwards? No, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Why did I think you were talking about Kirsty not... I don't know, Cal. I'm not sure I can answer that for you. Okay, so that would be a path up there. That would be a path to some things the Jedi consider unnatural. Why I'm still prequel memeing at this point in my life, I still can't understand. Especially when I'm not even that good at quoting films correctly. But yeah, anyway, how are you doing, Senor? How's everyone doing? Cal, how are you doing? I'm really good at forgetting who I've said how's everyone doing to. Escaping Yes, the Jedi would say that there needs to be a longer sewer mission. Apparently I can't turn my torch off when I'm creeping. Aha! feel awful. I'm sorry to hear that, senor. If there was a third throwable... Sorry. Why would you not? If there was a third throwable... Sorry, what do you mean a third throwable, Bagel? I'm being dense again. You're gonna have to excuse me, but being dense is one of my strengths and like... Okay, yep. Anyone got those bugs emotes? Oh, I love games. I love them so much. I kind of want to see if I can do it again. No, almost, but not quite. Bale, it's not my birthday. Please, please no. It's not my birthday. I promise you, it's never my birthday. I have no birthday. How are you doing, Bale?
Okay, there. I'm on it. Be careful.
I got you.
Carthy started the trolling, and then everyone continued it. I assume it's here that I want to get her to. How's the creepy water? The creepy water is fine. Except the part where I don't know if you saw the bug there, except the part where I managed to clip myself into... Oh, she's going to drop the ladder down over there. Except the part where I managed to clip myself between a wall and a crate and die, apparently. I think I'm going to have to assume that what happened is that Joel died of embarrassment. Intentional game design. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Whoa! Joel, you moron!
The ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
It's almost like... It's almost like we're dealing with 20-year-old rusty metal that has long since become unusable. Is there a faster way back? Of course there's not. I take it I can't just drop it in the water. That would be clever but stupid. That clip is amazing. I don't know what it is about bugs in games, but they are one of life's little joys. I'm sure you know some things, Arctic. I'm sure you know some things. You mean about clipping? Clipping's quite simple, but I can't understand. Some people seem to have the button for clipping, and other people just don't, and I've never understood what goes on with that. You would think that Twitch would have fixed that by now. I don't know if there is a second way, a way of doing this that doesn't involve having to just backtrack through this section. I don't think there's any other points in the game where the game makes you, like, redo an alternate path to get somewhere. Just as well we're not, like, hitting any lights or pipes on the top. Arctic, you take that back. I refuse to let someone make me looking like an embarrassment by pointing out basic game mechanics to me. Arctic, I think we all know that you could not have climbed a ladder. There is a law about ladders that says they cannot be climbed at times when something. Thank you so much for making me feel like a complete moron. Congratulations. Targ just bought you. You've just bought the iPhone, switching over from Android for the first time. Congratulations, Doge. You are regressing. Nah, I kid. Which one have you gone for? Have you gone for one that costs like 20 bajillion pounds?
Follow my lead.
Okay, right behind you.
I have this ladder. I can't get up there. Thank you, Arctic, so much. Thank you. I'm going to feel stupid for the rest of the stream now. Good. Oh! Come on, Ellie, hurry up. Thank you. You didn't mean to say you're laughing way too hard at this. Let's be honest. What you meant to say is you're laughing way too hard at me. Okay. I did not carry the momentum for that, but I'll take it. Hello, Giordano Pizarro. Hola, gusto en conocerte. Something like that, I don't know. Unfortunately, Giordano, I don't speak Spanish. I hope that you speak English. If you do speak English, hello, how are you? How has your week been? You weren't going to say that, but I know you were thinking it. Run! God, dingus! Come on, Joel, you're not this incapable. Oh, we've regressed back to the start of the game when he was just a complete incompetent moron in everything. Oh, you're great. That's great. Thank you. You're great. That's great. Yes. English. Yeah. No, I'm pretty good as well. Thank you. Yeah. I hope your week has been pretty good. What am I even trying to do? I assume that you've played this before, Giordano? Hammer triangle! Oh, guys, while you're all here... Well, actually, I'll wait for this cutscene to finish first. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Joel's had too many donuts. Surfacing would be nice sometime about now. Joel, maybe? Surface? No? No? Surface? Keep going forward, please. Apparently at some point he picked up Ellie. I didn't even notice that. Go save Ellie. I don't even know where she went, but apparently at some point he was holding her. I'll take it. Oh, I will be playing The Last of Us 2. Once I finish this and I play the DLC, I'll be playing The Last of Us 2. Don't you worry about that. That'll be tomorrow. Yeah, they do long set pieces, Doge. But I mean, this is. Let's be honest. Like, this is like a story told through gameplay, rather than gameplay with a story.
Hands in the fucking air!
Apologies, 1 second. I'm developing a bit of a winter cold already. Last of Us 2, Electric Boogaloo. Every sequel should be named that.
Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
History is realistic and is grey.
She fought like hell to get here.
I want to say that that's what you just said. It reminds me of COVID pandemic, but here it's infected pandemic. It's pretty much the same thing, let's be honest. Every game I play seems to have some kind of parallel with coronavirus right now.
I lost most of my crew.
This story is not black and white. This is, yeah, exactly. Yep.
I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her.
Let's just listen into this.
Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care of her.
I worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
Can you just remove like a tiny little piece?
It does.
Giordano, I have not played The Last of Us 2 before, so please watch out for spoilers.
So you were gonna show me where
I had heard the name Abby before, so I'll give you that, but I really don't know anything about it, so please
I get it.
watch it with saying too much.
Whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been through.
Pine. Yeah, Arctic. They want to kill
her
her.
since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
It's one of those classic
Letting this happen.
kill
Because
one
this
person
isn't
to save the
about me,
world.
Or even her. There is no other choice here.
Yeah, you keep
I
telling
appreciate the
us.
comments and all. Just, I want to see it.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot
I
him.
know, Canadian. This scene. There's some real hard-hitting scenes in this game.
Don't waste this gift, Joe.
There's some real hard-hitting scenes in this game. This entire last section of the game
Get up.
is really like
I said get up.
grinding. Like it claws at every single part of your soul.
Go on. Move. I said move. Give me an excuse.
Thing is, you know he would do it as well,
Which way?
because this is not a world where people go softly anymore.
What the fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Uh-oh.
Where was the operating room? I ain't got time for this.
Here we go.
Where?
I really don't know what that means, Giordano, sorry. Well, Joel has made his choice. I think he shot his thigh, but yeah, he kind of did. Okay, so I said for Tato, even though she's gone, I said that I would do another 5 minutes no stealth. Oh boy, this is going to be bad. Just running around and shooting everyone. Let's see how this goes, shall we? So for 5 minutes until on my pad, 16:31.
He's in here.
Okay, 16:31. Let's go for it. Ow. Okay, there's another guy down there. Let's not go that way, shall we? Okay. That corridor is bad.
Smuggler, he's in here.
Okay. Oops, that's a gun that has no ammo. I can't actually see where they are. I should probably turn my light on, shouldn't I? Wow, I went down faster than I thought I was going to. I wonder how humans take to getting a bit of a flambeing. Let's find out. Okay, that guy is on point. I'm gonna have to kill him properly. Craft a Molotov. I think I have a Molotov. That's a good point, actually. That's a very good point.
He's in here.
Enjoy flames. I could really do with like a shotgun, but I'll take this. Do-do-do, do-do. This is how this game was meant to be played. Ah. Unfortunately, Giordano, I really don't know enough. It's no. Cheers, Doge. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I really don't know enough Spanish to comment on what you're saying. I don't know why I'm picking that up right now. Hi. Next plan. Ooh, there's more corridors. I like the flamethrower, actually. The flamethrower has been fun. The whole idea of just like popping up for a second, flaming one guy and then disappearing back into the shadows. Drainaps, thank you. Whoa, snap. Drainaps, thank you for the follow. Right as I died. You may be slightly confused right now, but someone... I don't know if you've been here for 3 minutes or not. Someone redeemed a redeem to make me abandon all stealth. And that means that I basically just have to run around for the next couple of minutes, being as unsubtle as I possibly can be. And occasionally it actually accidentally goes right. Oh snap, I've got an assault rifle. So yeah, if you're a bit confused as to why I'm playing this in the least Last of Us fashion ever, it's because I have to. I can't possibly let my viewers down. Ouch! Why do I love assault rifles so much that I'm going for all the...
Holy shit!
Oh snap, that's not good. Okay, assault rifle, I want an assault rifle. I think... Oh no, I've still got another minute. I've still got another minute of this before I can finally stop. Hello! Hello, guys. This is going a lot better than it's supposed to. Also, those guys are slightly crispy. I don't have a clue how much I'm missing right now. I must be missing an absolute ton of items. I think my time is finally ended. I can go back to playing the game properly. I don't need crafting speed. I kind of do enjoy it when it goes right. If I die over and over again, then I kind of do like scratch my head and go, it might end one day. But actually, when it all kind of comes off like that, it's kind of fun. Not quite, senor. I'm not going to fall for that one. If people didn't do that about 5 times a stream, I might fall for it more often. Also, because I've just like been pegging it around, being really unsubtle, I've totally lost track of where I'm actually supposed to be going. I'm not sure if I'm backtracking right now or going forward. Also, I don't really know for definite if I'm going to walk into another area where I need to, you know, where I come across more people. Also, I don't need the arrow. Let me put this in, because this is actually quite an effective tool right now. Hey, hang on, you did actually... Oh, snap! Sorry, senor. Okay, fair enough. Yep, got you. I genuinely thought you were trying to have me on, because people have tried to have me on a lot of times. Okay, 1632. I apologise. I've been terrible. 1632, if you can ever forgive me. Okay, 1630... I was stuck there again. Okay, 1637. It's possible that I may just get lost for the rest of these 5 minutes, because I'm not entirely sure where I'm going at the moment. Okay, this looks different. This looks different. But hey, 1637. What on earth was that I just ran past? Oh, it's a brick. Apologies, I feel so bad now. Hang on, this is the same place I was in a minute ago. Oh, I found more bullets. Let's refresh some bullets quickly. Let's pull that up. Okay. Senor, I know that you've played this game through a few times. If you can remember where on earth I'm supposed to go, tell you what, I will even reset the 5 minutes to when I find my way out of here, because I could potentially hydrate. You know what? I need to add a hydrate. Oh right, yeah, light. West Wing. That makes sense. Okay, so I'll start the 5 minutes now. 1633. Tell you what, Cal, I will hydrate after this. Come on. Come on, game. Ouch, ouch. Okay, I need a better... I actually never watched West Wing, you know? I'm gonna be late to... I know, Arctic! Stop rushing me! Okay, you know what? You know what? Kill me. There's a better way of doing this. There's a much better way of doing this, and it's called... It's called... The game loading. It's called... I don't have any more throwables. Okay, let's not do it that way then. I was about to throw a Molotov at them, but... Whoa! Hello! Please die! It makes my life a lot easier. No hiding allowed. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I think that's the way I need to go, but I'm just checking down here. It may be abandoned stealth, but I'm still allowed to occasionally search for bullets. This could be, this is going to be a speedrun time for me. I don't think I've ever... Hang on, this is the way I've been. Whoops. I don't think I've ever done this section this fast. Oh, good. Melee kills only. Okay, fantastic. Hang on, so until... Let me just pause and check this. Melee kills only. Melee kills only goes for 10 minutes. Okay. So until 1638, I've got to be no stealth and no pistol, no pistol shooting. You know, no that thing that words happen. I'm not even going to listen to that because unfortunately that would be abandoning, wasting the abandoned stealth. And then until 1646, I have to continue only melee killing people. Where am I supposed to be looking? Okay. Yep, okay, they're coming. That's going to be good. Joel. I'm trying to move. Joel. This is going to be very interesting if I can... No, I was going to say if I can pull this off. I don't think I'm going to pull this off. In that back room there is a whole lot of material. I would happily go and get that. I have... I've played the game before. I've probably picked it up before. But I am nothing if not a slave to the viewers. 10 minutes of death. Well, not so much, senor, unless someone redeems no stealth again. Because eventually that's not going to help. Because in one more minute I will be able to go back to stealthing around. But yeah, I really do need to hydrate after this. My mouth is so dry right now. Okay. Can I bait one of them into coming for me by like running around a bit? Like that. Exactly like that. That's exactly what no. How about, okay, another plan. I'm going to do the same thing. This time, I'm going to hit him once to knock him back. The second time, I'm just going to run straight past him. I'm going to see if I can just clear this area by going past them all. No! Oh! Okay, one more time. Guys, kill me! Pretty much. At least he's not repeated. At least he's not like stuck in midair, floating and then dying to a like crate. One more attempt and then I'm going to go back to stealth. Come on. Kill me! Okay, I didn't actually mean it seriously. Right, okay. Okay, 5 more minutes of just constant death over and over again. Wonderful. Okay. How about I take my plan and I take it to another level. No, 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 no! I'm gonna bait them. I'm gonna try and bait them to come into this room one at a time. Oh, god damn it. They are good. They are good. Okay, it's melee kills only. But I can still lob a brick at someone, right? Or I can still just immediately die. So I wanted to finish this game today. Thankfully, I have put a limit on these, although I actually I shouldn't be saying this to you. I actually did completely forget to restrict... I did completely forget to restrict how many times one person can redeem it over and over again. Okay, so I'm making an executive decision. As long as I don't kill someone with a brick, it's not a melee. It's not a violation of melee kills. Oh come on! How did that like not even knock him back? Thank you, Cal. Thank you so much. I assume that that's you basically saying that you're planning on queuing up another one of these afterwards. How are they able to shoot me that accurately with a shotgun? It's like I can barely hit things with a shotgun from 5 meters. Just as well you're a bad shot and missed with the brick. I don't think I did miss with the brick. I think it hit. I think it just like... Oh, I've got an idea. Ah, I've got a very good idea. I don't think I did miss with the brick. No! No! Then I haven't got a clue. I've got 2 smoke bombs. I can use the smoke bombs. Cheese it! Cheese it! Oh, it was working. It was actually working. They are, but they're not a kill. It's a smoke bomb. It's not a kill. My rule has always... Oh, come on. That was frickin' stupid. My rule has always been... It's melee kills only, not melee attacks only. Although, no, okay. Let's be fair. I won't shoot my gun, but I'm allowed to use environmental things to assist me if it won't kill anyone. I feel like they're not stealth if I'm just, like... absolutely... blasting my way through. Bye. I still don't think I'm going to make it through, in fairness. Okay, guys, I will go back. I will go back to simply running into bullets over and over again. The people have spoken, and I am nothing if not... Why am I getting that out? I'm nothing if not a slave to the people. That said, I'm pretty sure that the next Tark Abandoned Stealth, I think it's all got to finish in a few... to be honest, I've completely lost track. I remember that the melee kills only was supposed to end at 1646. So let's just say that everything ends at 1646, because I'm fairly sure... Oops, I didn't even mean to crouch there. I'm trying to work out, like, when I can do anything. But I'm pretty sure that it doesn't go on much longer than that. No one reads my I should add a read T's and C's. Okay, I've got a feeling that... I've got a feeling that when you're jumping a barrier, that is iframes. I think you can't be killed while you're jumping a barrier. So I wonder if I can exploit... I don't think I can find a way of exploiting this, but... But I wonder if there's a way of basically running a path which just involves an awful lot of hopping over barriers.
Over there.
Yep, okay, that's an instant kill. Which badges do you mean, Mood? Do you mean like the Diamond and the First and the Tarkish Delight? Yeah, okay, this is going well. Okay, so the Diamond means that someone is a channel VIP, and honestly, I should probably really look at them again, but basically, I wish I had more VIPs. There are definitely people in here who deserve to be made VIPs, but I used all my VIP slots up a long time ago because Twitch restricts how many each channel gets, based on basically if you get a point when multiple people are chatting in your channel, depending on how many people talk at one time, if you can unlock them. Some of us deserve modding. I guess appointing more mods would remove some of the VIP stress, because if you're a mod, you're automatically a VIP without actually needing to fill the VIP slot. Like, so I could then give your VIP slot to someone else, Doge. But let's be honest, I don't know what I would do if you ever became a mod. You're too honest, Doge. You would put us all to shame. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Thank you, Cal. On the plus side, in about 30 seconds' time, I'm allowed to shoot people again. Anyone just type E so we get more VIP. Yeah, so if I ever got a point, I think I would need 15 people all talking at the same time, and I would get 10 more VIP slots. Even then, you can get a whole lot more. Cow! Hey Scarecrow, how you doing? This stream is just absolutely carnage, Scarecrow, I don't even know what's going on today. We've had a hype train. I'm stopping it for a second because I think we've just finished melee only. We've had a hype train. We've got people dropping everything, trying to make me play this game as sillily as I can. I'm pretty much losing my voice. Yeah, but okay. So the diamonds are VIPs. Okay, Gordon Bennett. Okay, this may actually set me back to a previous room. There is a risk that this is going to set me back to a previous room, because the way that Grounded works is it will restart you at the last checkpoint, and I don't know when that is. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be really fun, and we are still on Abandoned Stealth. Oh boy. 16, 40, 52. I've done it on Grounded before, in fairness. It's doable. It's not doable if I have to keep abandoning stealth. But thankfully, they're going to... Oh, look! We're all the way back here! And I'm still abandoning stealth. Thankfully, it's given me a ton of bullets that I didn't have here before. Yeah, regression stream. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is honestly going to hang on. Let me get my head around this again. Okay, yeah, I'm allowed to shoot people now. It's just that I'm not allowed to be stealthy about it. And also, I pretty much die in a single hit now. Yeah, Bale, I know. It's great, isn't it? It's just great. But I am nothing if not a loyal servant of the viewers. I don't have any Molotovs left, Doge. I don't have any Molotov left. Yeah, I think I probably am a masochist. I think I probably am a masochist. Can we do a pacifist run? I'm gonna say no, but... Can we just do a pacifist run?
He's in here.
Ow, ow, ow. I can try, I can fail.
He's in here.
I feel like the route is kind of alright, but it needs a bit of tweaking. Can I go around the back of here? No. I feel like I also saw some bullets a second ago. Ouch. I love the way his legs just kind of spasm afterwards. So I know, no, senor. I don't think I'm ever going to reach it now. I just wanted to finish the game. Chat won't let me. Chat, please. Let me finish the game. You got a bagel. Congratulations. What's it got in it?
He's in here.
Is it a toasted bagel or is it just a plain bagel? Oh god, I gotta admit, I'm not a big bagel fan. Bagel the thing, obviously not the bagel the person. I'm a big bagel 220. Is it 22? I cannot read chat. And yeah, I'm a big bagel 220 fan. Okay, they're coming round that way. Please don't kill me. No, no, no! I've completely lost track of how long this has got to go on for as well. Too long is the answer. I'm so glad I reduced one of them to 5 minutes. If I'd made them all like 15 minutes like it was before, it would have absolutely killed me. 1 more minute. Yeah, I think you're right. It's 16:52, isn't it? Unfortunately, I made painstaking progress through this section last time at the cost of like wasting an absolute ton of ammo. And now I have to do the entire thing all over again. When you die, your controller dies too. What, you mean you throw it across the room? On Leo... sorry, 1 second. On Leo Perez play, I think, possibly. Thank you for the follow, man. I apologise that you're watching some decidedly bad play right now, but unfortunately, people are masochists, and... Is it masochists or is it sadists when you do it to someone else? And they hate me. I do think, however...
He's in here.
Tell you what. Let me just review. I think yeah, say it is. Yeah. Okay, I think let's have a collective agreement on this one. I'm pretty sure that the max difficulty and the abandoned stealth are dead, and I think melee kills only is as well. So I think I can go back to playing this properly. But I am tempted, just for the end of the game, I'm kind of tempted to try it on grounded as a kind of a little mixture throwout, and also because I don't want to have to keep restarting checkpoints. So are you guys up for that? Are you guys up for saying that I've finished? Yeah, I do. I don't always enjoy the pain I'm being put through, Doge. Are you guys okay for me saying that the redeems are over? I will keep playing on grounded for a bit to see if I can pull it off on grounded. I'm not sure if I can, but we'll see. But I can go back to playing like a normal person now. Yeah, well, it's true. Hang on. Oh, right. I actually did manage to, checkpoint save a Where is this? Where is this? Yeah, this is interesting. Its checkpoint saved me further ahead. Apparently, just legging it through the map can actually work.
Find that smuggler and shoot him on sight.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I think that guy there is going to see me instantly if I pop my head up. Can I, therefore... Oh, snap. Can I just shoot him first? He's going to see me. Oh no, he's going the wrong way. Do I still have a bow? I don't know if I need a headshot to kill in this. I probably do. Okay, I don't want to go loud yet, because I'll pretty much instantly get flanked. Okay, let him see the body. Let him come around the table and see the body. Bye. Okay. Do I have any more? Or have I taken out all the guys on the right now? Not Ethan! See you, talk. About to play some games on my own. That's cool, Mood. I appreciate you dropping by. Thank you so much. It's been fun. I will be... Like I say, I'll be playing this today. I'll be playing it tomorrow. And, yeah, DLC comes after this, and then Last of Us 2. So, let's see how it goes. Okay, so there's one bloke over there. I kind of do want to take them all out if I can. Because if this does go loud, and let's be honest, it's going to go loud at some point, I don't want people appearing behind me as well. Okay, that guy right in front of me with his back to me appears to never move. The other guy is clearly a patroller.
Fuck are you, sorry sack of shit?
I actually thought I was going to plan to go the other way, but since he came right for me, I guess I'll do it this way. Still no ammo? Hang on, he just turned around. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Senor, do you know this game well enough to say that you never get ammo pickups for doing it stealth? Also, I can see flashlights going off over there. There's one guy there, and I want to say that there's definitely more people behind him. There's another person coming down the corridor behind. There's one guy over there. Okay, I only know of 3 people right now. I could have gone and got him, actually. I could have got that guy in, like, the jungle hat. You should, but it's grounded. Grounded, yeah, that's true. But I've been finding that for the entire game, even on Survivor. I get far more... I don't know if it's just pure coincidence, but I seem to get far more loot if... I seem to get far more loot when...
What about you?
I shoot someone than when I take them out, normally. Hey Cal, we're back to playing normal. But this time I'm on, like, max difficulty, and max difficulty is insane. I may change it again afterwards. This is so risky. This is so risky. Oh snap, that's not good. That's the worst possible timing. Oh, Gordon Bennett, I'm going to have to jump the wall immediately. Okay, that's combat then, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there's everyone. Everyone is here. There was a lot more people there than I thought there was, and because this is grounded, I'm gonna have to be reset back to the very start, aren't I?
Smuggler, he's in here.
I will give it a... Oh, no, it's put me all the way back here. Okay, okay. I was gonna go for grounded, but this could take frickin' ages. I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna stick with Survivor. And if anyone does force me back onto grounded again, I will just have to consider my options. Because playing all this through on grounded could take forever.
What?
Ethan's dead.
We got a man down. The smugglers escaped.
Locate the target and eliminate him.
I'm absolutely not doing this. Now, are more people going to come and investigate that? Or have I just got away with that? They're going to come and investigate it. I think I see 2 people coming.
Let's go check down the hall.
You guys.
Go check over there.
No, I see a 3rd person. I really want ammo, guys. I really want ammo. It's only a week and a half, a month and a half to Christmas. Plus early Christmas presents. Whew. You know, I actually might go and get a drink in a second. My throat is so dry. Oh boy. Oh man, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them. And they're all kind of on alert. What is the best way of dealing with this? Can I go all the way round here? Yes, I can. Thank you, Doge. I'm glad that you've told me that. Oh boy. Oh good. Okay. We're going loud. There's still quite a lot of them, so I'm gonna entrench myself here and see what happens. Redeem pool. Okay. I will take the hint, Cal. I'll go and get myself a drink. Thank you. My throat really is dry after all of that. That was crazy. Anyway, I will be back in 2 minutes, guys. I will see you soon. Okay, I am hydrated. Let's see what's going on. I know you're asking everyone in general, Bagel. I'm alright. I'm pretty good. I think everyone may have burned themselves out after the craziness of earlier and gone for a nap. Okay, people don't seem to be falling for the whole coming after. Glad to know that, Doge. Glad to know that. Oh, one person's just run over there. I'm not sure if I can get away with... I don't think I can get away with taking both of them down. That one guy at the back is making me very nervous. In fact, there's a couple of guys just running around like absolute morons. And I don't like it at all. I've got two options. I can try and get lucky. Sneak round the back of them, try and take the two guys that are going ballistic out. And then find a way of taking those two down. Or I can go loud. I don't think there's a simple way of stealthing round. I could go for the flamethrower. Yeah, I guess I could go for the flamethrower. Sure, why not? Intriguingly, that guy over there doesn't seem to have made the blindest bit of difference to his routine. The fact that I've just burned two of his friends to a crisp. That's very odd. Oh snap! He's found me. No, that's not the gun I'm trying to use. Hang on. Perhaps I should heal myself. That would be an idea. The pub's 5 minutes from your house, but your house is half an hour from the pub. Sorry, what? Oh, come on. I feel like this is one of those kind of cryptic logic puzzles. If my house is 5 minutes from the pub, but the pub is half an hour from my house, where do I live? Okay, that's almost certainly triggered. Oh snap, where's that? What? Oh, he didn't die? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. You're right. That was actually a pretty good joke. I will give you that. That was actually a pretty good one. Let me read it out. I'll do it better this time. The pub is 5 minutes from my house, but my house is half an hour from the pub. The difference is staggering. That was actually pretty good. I've got to give you that.
Hell is this guy? Oh, fuck!
Oh, come on! You never! Unfortunately, that's probably alerted them. Oh, no. If he wants to come and discover that body, that'd be nice. Like, actually go and take a close look at it. You never know, there could be, like, secrets on it. There we go. Hey, Cat, how you doing? Welcome to the Madhouse stream. Let's drop me a quick heal. Yeah, how's your weekend been, Cat? You missed everyone going absolutely nutjob crazy earlier.
Where are you, motherfucker?
Okay, so there's far too many people to be going out there to attack people. Oh! There are actually people absolutely everywhere. And I don't like it one bit. Come on. Hang on, I must be being seen from somewhere else, not by him. I think there's someone else about to come around that corner. Oh, okay, this guy is clearly my next target then. I don't know where I keep almost being seen from, but it really concerns me. There, that's where. Oh, come on, game. Come on! Where's the iframes? Pharaoh, you absolute lunatic. Pharaoh, please! We had this already! It went bad! It went on for ages! Okay, another 5 minutes of no stealth. 17-16. In fairness, the last time I did this... Did anyone else see my flamethrower kind of fly up in the air? Even worse, if anyone does redeem the max difficulty, I will say now I may just ignore it, because it's very harsh the way it forces me back to the start of the level again. I did it once. I'm still trying to get back to the point I was at before. I'm probably not going to go for it again. But yeah, I will give you your 5 minutes of no stealth. Oh, sorry, hang on. Melee kills only. Oh, it's melee kills only, not stealth. Hang on. I've been trying to melee kill only everyone anyway, but okay, fair enough. It's melee kills only. Sorry, Sphero, I'm kind of in a daze after what's been going on earlier. I'm not really reading things properly anymore. This is the worst minute. Yeah, I know. I apologize. And it's 10 minutes as well. I'll tell you what. I'll give you. I'm trying to go melee kills only anyway. So yep. I will give you your melee kills only. I apologize. Where am I being seen from? I don't like this at all. Okay. Well, that's an easy way of resetting that one. Okay, so I know that someone comes and... I'm not going to fire. Patrols over there. So let's see if I can get myself over there before they show up. To intercept them. That guy right there, in fact. It's him I'm going to be trying to take out. Flamethrower. Cheers for that, cow. I'll check that out afterwards. You've been doing this one over... I know, senor! I know! I get the feeling people don't want me to ever finish it. In fairness, there's a lot of people in this area. There's a lot of people in this area. And it just is relentless. It doesn't really give you a pause for more than about 5 seconds after each wave. Oh, come on! Okay, yep, fine. If you want to run away, I will take you running away. what I will do is use the time to make sure everyone has lost me. I'm actually quite tempted to just make a break for that West Wing area. He seems to know a little bit too well where I am. Thank you, Cal. Thank you. I'm so glad people are looking after me like this. Okay, the AI has clearly told him to scan in my direction, which is slightly harsh. But they seem to have lost me again, so let's try getting back to patrolling. There's another guy in the corner. I'm going to try and take that guy out this time. Him, right there on the right hand side of the screen. Part 2 will come eventually. Yeah, yep. Part 2 will come when I disable all of the redeems. That'll be the day that I get to move on to part 2. Okay, let's try something. Let's see if I can persuade them. To come where I want them to come. Hopefully he's going to wrap around this side. Just like that. Oh, great. Really? Please? Ah! Oh. Okay, I've got to escape again. I can work with this. They lose you quite quickly. But this area is currently infinity spawning enemies, and that's gonna make it hard for me. I suspect I can't get him, because I think there'll be someone else who can see him and who'll move in to shoot. Well, you disabled 2 and said you ignore the 3rd, so pretty much in. I haven't disabled anything. They may be disabled on the basis that people have used them so much that they get filled up. There are limits to all of the redeems. So if people use them more than a couple of times, then they can no longer be redeemed. Well, I think it's something like 4 or 5 times. Yeah. I can set limits. I can also set limits on things like how frequently they're allowed. Whoa! No! I can also set limits on things like how often people are allowed to use them. Ah! Father! And how, like how frequently someone can use the same one. So I can make it so that no one can use it for 5 minutes, or I can make it so that, someone can use it for 5 minutes, but it has to be a completely different person. But yeah, the whole idea, thankfully for me, I think I've actually... Hang on, oh, it's 10 minutes of melee only, isn't it? I've got a couple more minutes to go. But yeah, I'm very glad that I put limits on it, because... oh boy, it can get silly. Like the time when I was playing... What? Where? How? How is this fair? The patrol routes change as well, based on where you go. But yeah, so thankfully I can make it so that people can't just disable the entire stream by constantly forcing me to run around stupidly. Switch to story mode. Doge, if this goes on much longer, I might have to. I was making really good progress at the start of the stream. And then this place happened. And people decided that they never wanted me to play the sequel. So I'm playing Civ 6 right now, and I heard the "you've been spotted" sound from the stream, and started looking around thinking, who spotted me? I do that all the time. I do that so much. Okay, in like 1 minute. In 1 minute I can stop only killing people with my bare hands. Oh good. Yep, the game has spawned more people. On the plus side, I say it's infinity spawn, but I'm fairly sure that actually the game... Oh snap, this isn't good. I'm pretty sure that actually the game places fairly hard limits on how many people there ever are. So all it's actually doing is bringing in people from the next area. So this is fine. So I'm still working my way down. I'm not like permanently stuck here. But still, this isn't half hard. There's far too many. What's going on? 4, 5, 4. Possibly 5. Somewhere between 4 and 5. People in this area right now. This is not normal. Again, I could just like use the sugar bombs to get past everyone. Oh, this isn't bad. This is bad. I could just like... I could just try to sneak past that way and trigger the next checkpoint. But, oh, good. Where am I being shot from? Okay, yeah, this is going to be easy. Yeah, I knew someone was going to get me. Yeah, I might be. I mean, people kept redeeming no melee kills. So I had... Oh, sorry, no melee kill. A melee kills only. I can't even get my words straight right now. People kept redeeming melee kills only, so I had no choice but to do stealth. Because if I didn't do stealth, then I had no... Yeah. Oh, you absolute moron. I had no choice but to do stealth, because if I didn't, I would be breaking the terms of my redeem. Oh, come on. I swear, I can shoot, guys. I can actually shoot straight. It'd be so nice if I had something like... If I had something like a Molotov right now. That would go down so well. How are you not dead? Getting pretty short on ammo. Pretty short on ammo. Oh yeah! What do you know? I'm not as incompetent as I thought.
He's in here.
How are you not dead? You should be burning to death. There, that's it. Like that. You should be burning like that. Where's the last guy? There he is. Oh, okay. You want to just end this with melee then? Okay. No, 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 no. You're not allowed to do that. Right. I think that might be everyone in this area. What can I find on the bodies? Doge, thank you. Thank you for the 10 bits. 50 bits. 50 bits. 50 bits. I need to see what movies you have with zombies. Have you ever watched Zombieland? Yes, yes. I will take that. I will... Every which way from Sunday I will take another medkit. Yeah, Zombieland 2 I wasn't quite sure what to make of. I kind of liked it, but it just wasn't the same as the original. So I can understand that. Okay, okay, okay. That's a checkpoint. Finally, we've got a checkpoint. Now a load of guys are going to come down that corridor. Ooh, and there's a Molotov right there. No, it's not. It's just alcohol. How about I just let them get on with it? Ow! That's almost certainly going to bring those 3 chumps back here, isn't it? Okay, just back up a second. Back up somewhere I can defend myself. This is despite me not liking Jesse Eisenberg much. He pretty much plays the same character. He does play just alcohol. In fairness, I was begging for alcohol in some of the previous rounds, maps, chapters, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I played. Absolutely begging for alcohol. Because begging for alcohol, blah 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 blah. Because alcohol is a critical component in health kits, and I like health kits. Health kits help me to stay alive. Okay, we're almost getting there. We are almost getting there. That's a section I refuse to play again. This stuff is flammable, isn't it? There you go. What, you mean the alcohol? Reverse regression. One movie where I did like Jesse Eisenberg was American Ultra. I don't think I've seen American Ultra. What is it? Tell me about it. I thought I saw someone there. March 15. We've finally crossed the... Sorry, I hate that. March 15th. We finally crossed the Utah border. In a couple of days, we'll be back with the others. Today, the crew was in much better spirits. I've been worried about their morale since Greg and Tanya's passing last week. It's good to hear them laughing again. Robin came up to me and said, "Thanks for watching over us, Marlene." It was a small gesture, but I needed it. March 23rd. Eddie never made it. We arrived at the hospital. There was much celebration, at least from the others. I guess they're happy to see their old friends. We haven't seen some of these guys in over 10 years. And they told me the news. I couldn't eat. I couldn't talk to anyone. I should be grateful just to be alive, but right now I just want to shut my eyes for a bit. March 24th. They look at me and I know what they're thinking. But they're just a bunch of incompetent grunts. What was I supposed to do? I thought I was going to die. My men were being hunted by the entire Boston battalion. I had to get her out of the city. How was I supposed to know the Firefly escorts were already dead? Goddamn it. I panicked. In the end, I healed pretty darn quickly, and my men were more capable than I gave them credit for. More than a handful survived the army's attack. I should have kept her with me. Instead, I handed her off to a couple of smugglers. I failed you, Anna. I failed all of us. I'm an incompetent grunt. April the 25th. I can't stand talking to any of them. I don't think I can take the stairs any longer. No way I can stay here. April 28th. One of our scouts just radioed in. He spotted an older man and a young girl entering the tunnel by the bus terminal. He thinks she might have had red hair, but he's not sure. What if it's her? Stop doing this, Marlene. The recon squad is about to head out. I'm going to join them. April 28th. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. She's alive. They're running the tests on her now. I can't tell if I'm excited, scared, or just nervous. All I know is my hands just won't stop shaking. Gives you a good sense as well of the time passing in this. It's a movie about a convenience store clerk with serious anxiety who suddenly finds the CIA trying to kill him when they lock down his small town due to monkey rabies. I can't explain what the movie is about because it would spoil... Okay, fair enough. But what you get at the start of the movie, you'll just have to trust me, it's got some phenomenal acting from the supporting cast and the direction is A-tier. Okay, interesting. I will have to check that out. I'm always happy for a recommendation on a film. Anything else? Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, and we are here. We have finally got back to the point I was at the start when I was forced to abandon all logic. I feel like there's fewer people here though. There's a lot fewer people here. Why is that? Oh, okay. Maybe there aren't fewer people here. Interesting. Yeah, it might be that. I would have thought I killed just as many the previous time anyway. Oh, hang on, hang on. When I was playing this before, I didn't have to keep restarting from here. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, because all I have to do is just keep running down a hallway. Please let there be ammo in here. If there's not ammo in here, I will blow a fuse. Or, I guess, something that could make me a health kit. Oh, there's a little bit of ammo. Is there anything... I don't want that, I want this. Is there anything else worth buying here? More healing speed, I guess? You never know, it might be useful. Pharaoh, don't do it. Just don't. Just don't. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and relax and enjoy yourself. I see what you did there, Pharaoh. I see what you did there. Oh, there's Marlene's recorder as well.
It's 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. I just finished speaking, more like yelling at our head surgeon. Apparently there's no way to extricate the parasite without...
Can you guys hear this, right? And not down my microphone either. I appreciate it, Pharaoh.
You gotta kill the fucking kid. And now they're asking for my go-ahead. The tests keep getting harder and harder, don't they?
Good, good.
I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And I just want this to end. So be it.
Alcohol. You know what that means. Am I gonna save it? I don't know, maybe I'll save it. I would very much like it if the game would checkpoint save this time. Party! Not quite sure what you're partying about, Doge, but I'm always up for a party. I say that, I'm not much of a partier at all, but... Anything in here at all? Ain't no party like a cordyceps fungus party. I am down with that. The reason for alcohol... Oh, I see, of course, yes, yes. There's Marlene's journal again. Oi, get off the... Right. Oh, good. Well, that went well, didn't it? Let's use the health kit immediately, I think. This doesn't have to be a bad thing. Oh, great. I'm already down to, like, no health again. This doesn't have to be a bad thing. If I can pick them off one... If I can pick them off one at a time, like this... As long as no one comes through on the right. I think that's someone there, you know? Hello. I can shoot too. Oops, I actually meant to reload. Anytime. If you want to die. Oh, come on! I didn't have a health kit, Doge. I used a health kit and then I immediately got shot for like 5 bars of health taken out. In one shot. This game is brutal when it wants to be. Why is it not checkpoint saving? Why is this game not checkpoint saving? Right, I desperately need to find that shiv room again. I ain't gonna listen to it a second time. What do you mean? Sorry, Doge. What do you mean the animation didn't complete? For the entire health to fill up, you kind of stop. No, it was definitely full. Trust me. Okay, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible I didn't. I feel like I did get the do the health, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Where's my shiv room? Is it that one? I think it's this one. I mean, either way, I'm dead now. Okay, right, where am I going? Got to be getting close. It actually says surgery. Do I go loud again? I think I'm gonna go loud again. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and stop calling me Shirley. Ah! Son of a gun. Who said you could dodge at that exact moment? Oh, is it tonight? Is it tonight we're watching it? Actually, I'm not sure I'll be able to make that. It depends on what time it is. I hope I can make it, because I love Airplane. It's... Airplane movie night. Right, got you. I am... kind of all over the place right now. I'm taking far more damage here than I like. I really want him to go to the right, not to the left. Also, I really want him to die, because that took a whole ton of ammo. No, no, no. Joel, please. Are you kidding? Whew, that was lucky. Okay, what do I actually have left that I can shoot? A bow? If I pull this off, this will be nothing short of spectacular. Can't I move closer in? Possibly. I don't think he's gonna die if I shoot him in the head. He is. He is gonna die. I would very much like it. First of all, for a checkpoint save. Whoa! Oh, are you kidding? Well, I guess I got bullets out of it. I got a lot of bullets out of it, actually.
Surprises for me, huh?
I hope that they are the last two guys. That would be legendary.
Well, nothing. What about you?
I'm going to see if I can take one of these guys out with a bow.
You got any surprises for me?
I have one. Did you pick the arrow up? Yes, I did. Oh, I do have a... Oh, goy. Oh, goy? That's not what I meant to say. Oh, boy, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, man. Something like that. Oh, guys. I don't know. Something. Okay. Do I... risk just making it go loud? Oh, you've got to be kidding. That is fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted. Ooh, yes. That is... See, Cat, I can use a bow sometimes. I'm not always incompetent with a bow.
That should buy me some time.
Whew. You know what would be really nice? Is if I could have another heal, please.
Hey, Anna. It's been a while since we spoke. I just gave the okay to proceed with the surgery. I really doubt I had much of a choice. Asking me was more of a formality.
Sorry, I forgot I had that in there, Cat. I might have to remove that.
Despite everything I was in charge of, I lost count of her. I would have done anything for her, and at times... Here's a chance to save us. All of us. This is what we were after. What you were after. They asked me to kill the smuggler. I'm not about to kill the one man in this facility that might understand the weight of this choice. Maybe he can forgive me. Oh, I miss you, Anna. Your daughter will be with you soon.
Sorry, Cat. I apologise. I put that in months and months ago, back when I thought, I thought, you never know, people may just like spam caps, who knows. But yeah, I think that may actually be the last combat in this game. Or possibly the last combat. This game in general is very hard-hitting. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to let this scene play out and try and talk over it as little as possible.
Doctor? What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her. This is... Don't come any closer.
No! Fucking animal!
Terry, shut the hell up.
Oof. Sorry, I thought this was a cutscene already, but yeah. Joel is full on rage mode. Let's go with it.
Oh, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
I actually completely forgot about this. I thought this was just a cutscene at the end.
Girl. I got you. I got you. Come on.
Yep. I mean, well, that's not the right way. Oh, hang on. No, it is the right way. Pretty sure I'm bashing her head on like every doorway I go through.
We're okay.
But yeah, sorry.
We're okay.
I said get back!
And here we go. Here we go.
Stop!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. It's dozens, actually. Ain't done a damn bit of good, neither.
That is the line right there. I'll talk about it in a minute.
They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking this home. I'm sorry.
And that's how it ends.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
What do you think, Doge? I mean, I guess you must have had a fairly good idea where it was going.
Looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here.
And then we were playing Ellie.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now watch your head going through.
So yeah, it's... See, when I first played this game, there was that line about there's dozens of them. They've given up on a cure. And I guess if the Fireflies have been virtually wiped out by Joel, which they may well have been, I don't know. Or at least, I don't know, if the Fireflies have been largely wiped out, then possibly it would never be found out, but you've got to imagine
Bet I would have.
that as Ellie grows up, she's going to realise that he lied.
Down there.
That's surely, 100%, surely. And they deliberately left this off. When they finished this game, they said that they were done with Joel and Ellie's story, that they weren't going to explore it anymore. And so I spent ages thinking about, like, which way this would go. I mean, obviously now they're going to tell us, but still, it's that line about, you know, does Ellie, how long, it's going to be a matter of time. How long till Ellie realises? And how does she respond?
Hey, wait.
So basically, Kat, just give me a second. This is almost done.
Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too.
That's
I
cool,
didn't know
Ferro.
what to
Thank
do.
you. Thank you. That's cool.
So-
I will be streaming for another hour or so.
She says... let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
but
to
it's-
me.
This, well, this line here, this right here.
Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
And that's how it ends. I really want to see where they're going with the sequel. Because there's no way that she doesn't work that out. But yeah, Ferro, thank you so much.